Back when I was in high school, I used to hitch a ride with one of my friends aboard his, pickup truck back in the 90s. I remember it very well because that wasn't a very comfortable machine to ride in. The suspension was very rough, it was very cramped inside. Overall, it was not a very pleasant experience. But fast forward 20 years, and things have really changed in the pickup truck class. Today's pickup trucks are much more sophisticated machines, meaning they're much more technologically advanced, they look better, and they ride a lot better, making them suited for everyday driving, whether you're in the city or out of it. And the vehicle that really started this trend of the lifestyle truck is this, the Ford Ranger, especially in this Wildtrak variant. Now let's take a closer look and see what makes the Ranger Wildtrak a true city warrior. Nothing looks quite as tough or as proper as a pickup truck like the Ranger. And with the Wildtrak, you know you have a really good looking truck. I mean, just look at it. They changed the look compared to the one that they launched in 2011. They changed the grille, the headlights, and a few other bits and pieces to refresh the Ranger Wildtrak to meet the challenges of many of its competitor models in the class. But it's not all about looks. A pickup, especially a 4x4 pickup, is supposed to have a good deal of ground clearance. That's something very essential if you're tackling a trail, but also perfect if you're navigating the urban jungle. Just look at how tall it is. The Ranger Wildtrak actually has 230 millimeters of ground clearance. The height off the road is one of the best in the class, meaning you won't have to worry about bumps or debris on the road unless it's over 9 inches above the ground. Speed bumps? Not a problem at all. But one of the most important reasons that people buy a truck like the Ranger Wildtrak is something called water wading. Now, what that means is it's the maximum depth that a vehicle, a truck in this case, the Ranger, can traverse without incurring any major damage or destroying the engine, because as we know, water does not compress. Now, that water wading depth is usually measured in millimeters. So let's demonstrate. We have here one really long ruler. Many competitor models usually go with around 700 or 600 millimeters. That is right around here for 600 and right about here for 700. The Ranger Wildtrak is rated for 800 millimeters. That is right here. As you can tell, that's well above the tire. Now, ideally, you don't want to get anywhere near that high when it comes to crossing a flood. But with the Ranger, you can make it through, no problem. That means more time, or at least you won't get stranded whenever you're out in the city or whether you're out on the trail. The truck bed. The Ranger has one of the largest beds in the class, meaning it can carry a lot of stuff, no problem. Since the Ranger has been around for a while, there are many options for all kinds of covers and attachments, bed liners, what have you, that you can use to enhance the bed or even enclose it completely to protect any cargo that you'd like to carry or have to carry. Remember what we said about the Ranger Wildtrak being a lifestyle truck, and you can see it when you actually step inside and kind of enjoy or take in the experience of actually being in the driver's seat. For example, you've got nice leather here on the steering wheel. It's got this pretty neat orange stitching and the kind of, that's mirrored here. It matches the body nicely, gives it a different feel. It's a far cry from the trucks that we grew up with. They're very bare, they're very basic. They're very utilitarian, the kind that, if you get dirt, it's easy to wipe, but it's not exactly worth wiping back in the day. This one you want to keep it clean. You want to keep it as fresh as possible, maintain it well, and then, the more you look around, the more you notice these features that, quite frankly, you can't find in a lot of other trucks. You've got, Ford calls it sync. They have their own kind of proprietary multimedia audio system, but most importantly, you never have to touch your phone if you're driving, and being connected in the city, making you have to receive a lot of calls. Most of us anyway, who are rather busy with meetings and that kind of thing. When you're on the go, you have to take a lot of calls. You can't reply to texts, but the Ranger with the sync system, it can actually read back your text messages for you, and then of course you can stop to reply if you want. for safety, the Ford Ranger Wildtrak, it even has some unusual safety features, things that you wouldn't normally find in other vehicles. Like it's something, these are things that you think would be excessive for a vehicle, but in a city environment, one that's it's tight or as cramped or as crazy as our capital, are going to be very, very useful. Maneuvering a big vehicle like the Ford Ranger Wildtrak around a city environment can be a bit of a tricky job. But thankfully Ford, made it as easy as possible. They fitted it with plenty of sensors, and it's going to be very, very useful, especially when it comes to parking, even with, especially with backup sensors and a rear view camera helping you along. One thing you will really like about the Ford Ranger Wildtrak is the presence of a new 2-liter turbo diesel. Scratch that. It's no longer a turbo diesel, it's a bi-turbo diesel. Yeah, it has 2 turbos now, giving it up to 200 horsepower. That's plenty. The engine is actually the same as the one in the Ranger Raptor, which is surprising, but again, if they put the Ranger Raptor engine in this, who's gonna complain? Except for maybe Ranger Raptor owners. The gearbox is a 10-speed automatic. It lends itself some pretty good fuel economy. Don't be surprised if you're getting somewhere around 12 kilometers to a liter with this vehicle, depending on the conditions. And that's in the city, mind you. If you're on the highway, expect even more, probably around maybe 16 or 18. We can take it out later and confirm that, but for now, the numbers are actually pretty good, and I'm just only checking it with a fuel economy meter here. I can probably get more if I actually really try. This is still a leaf spring rear suspension pickup truck, and having leaf springs gives it the capability to carry more load. Even whether you're in the city or on a ranch or on a job site, you can still carry a lot of load with the leaf spring suspension compared to a coil spring. Yet somehow they found that perfect balance between the two, giving you the comfort somewhat of a coil spring truck, but the load carrying capability of a leaf spring truck. That's pretty cool. As the Ranger Wildtrak proves, the modern pickup truck is excellent for the city. Many of the features that make it great in the actual jungle are actually also perfect for the concrete jungle. This is Vince of AutoIndustriya, and if you like what we're doing here, click subscribe to our YouTube channel, like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram and on Twitter.